so unfair. I auditioned for Total Drama to get away from Amy.
On the farm, it's just me, my dad, and my 5 little brothers. I'm kinda used to being in charge.
It's always the big guys that are intimidated by me. Small guys too. In my skills, I intimidate people.
In my mind, I'm always running from zombies, and if you're not, you're crazy. Anyway, I grabbed some soup. Cream of broccoli? Oh!
I'll bring my face!
I was a huge fan of Total Drama World Tour, and just because we don't have to sing anymore doesn't mean we can't sing.
It was very dark in there. I'd prefer something less spooky. Not to worry, no rush, plenty of time to evil.
Spend the night with a bunch of strangers who could turn into zombies while I'm sleeping? Ha! No thank you!
Can I vote for 4 people?
How could a wizard's tower not win?
After I was born, Mommy and I had to wait 17 minutes for Sammy to come out. Can you imagine? If I could have walked, I would have left without her.
Oh, Sugar's on to Ella's nice girl performance. She better watch her step.
Nobody but me is winning this hair pageant.
Am I on the right show? Or did I land on my head when I fell from the Zeppelin? Is that it? I'm unconscious and this is all a nightmare?
This is my team, and if we don't win some challenges, I'll never make it to the finale.
Not only is the guy cute, he's kinda hilarious. Zombies?
I've never felt this way before about anyone. What Amy and I have is really special. Breaking up with Jasmine is gonna be hard, but it's the right thing to do.
Amy wants to be my partner? Maybe this is some kind of turning point.
I made it with parts from one of Chris's security cameras and an underwear elastic. But unfortunately, it doesn't work yet.
I hope Amy didn't see that.
Granny always said, you gotta love the fight out of a pig before you take it out on the town.
I swear, I'm nearing my breaking point. I might actually say something to her.
But I don't love that pig-stealing, sunny-faced Ella.
Pigs love pecans. Maybe they know pecans delay the progression of age-related motor neuron degeneration.
I'll be fine. I mean, no one said it was dirty, germy grease, right?
I forgot to mention that today's grease is brought to you from the grease trap of Chef's Restaurant.
Wow. Usually I'd freak out way more, but Sky has a surprisingly calming effect on me.
I think Dave has a bit of a crush on me. But I'm not here to meet boys. I'm here to win.
Breaking up with Jasmine was the hardest thing I have ever done. And I'm sure she's hurting right now.
I haven't understood anything that farm boy's ever said to me. I hope no one's finding me too bossy. I mean, I had to take charge or to be one of us going home.
Maybe I have been letting Amy get away with too much. One time, I let her shave my head so that people could tell us apart. Jasmine's right. I gotta stand up for myself.
Usually when I talk to a girl, I'm the one who has to bring up the undead. Looks, survival skills, and a healthy fear of reanimated corpses? Man, this girl has everything! I'm not digging all the friend stuff going on here. Comfortable people let their guard down. Pfft, hello? Might as well put out a bowl of brains and a sign that says zombies eat free.
Poor Amy. She's gonna be crushed when I tell her it's over. But I can't deny what my heart is writing in the stars. It's writing, Jasmine.
That Topher's as wily as a hog with a library card. I wouldn't trust him any farther than I could throw a tractor. And that ain't more than a couple of feet.
Me and Chris are pretty tight. I wouldn't be surprised if he asked me to co-host or something. I mean... Oh, gotta go!
I've hidden bits and pieces of pure evil all over this wretched island. My evil laugh is a work in progress. No matter. I shall win this challenge because of my abnormally large brain and my super advanced hearing. No one has ever been able to sneak up on me. Scarlet is hopelessly in love with me, but I must remain focused on my work. Evil doesn't date. First, I will control this island, then this hemisphere, then the world. There it is. That was an evil laugh.
Dave's a nice guy, and he is cute. But I have to keep my head in the game. I can't let myself be distracted by his eyes, or that hair, or his smile. What was I talking about? Oh, right. No distractions.
It's not like I'm falling for her. I mean, sure, yes, she's really cute and totally awesome at anything and everything, and she has those deep eyes, that silky hair, and... What was I saying? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm falling for her.
You can't throw snakes at people! Unless the snakes are in a balloon. Then it's okay.
Look, I don't want to like her. 73.6% of all men who die in zombie movies die because the girl they love becomes a zombie, and when it comes time to cut her head off, they get all sentimental about it and they hesitate. When there are zombies on your tail, man, thinking is the last thing you want to do.
Man, oh, whoa. That girl could bug the stink off a donkey.
Who orders a cake that looks like tree bark? I mean, how many beavers celebrate their birthday?
Bakers have been hiding in plain sight, covered in icing camouflage, like, since the dawn of time. At least that's what my old boss at the bakery used to tell me. Mind you, he also said the pyramids were built by pastry chefs, so...
Itching powder? Really? I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to this.
Everyone is allergic to it. It's itching powder.
Okay, since when does anyone take Samey's side? She's just a wannabe me, a spare Amy. Her name should be Spare-Me. I am gonna change her birth certificate as soon as we get home.
Wow. Good thing for Samey they weren't born Siamese twins, or I reckon Amy would have eaten her by now.
Whenever I have something Amy wants, she just takes it. Always, always, always. Huh, always. She's had it coming for years. I guess twinning isn't everything.
The old switcheroo. Good for Samey.
I'm cool that Jasmine knows I'm not Amy because we're pals. As for everyone else, I have to sound and look like my sister.
You know how dating works. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes your brain being eaten by a zombie baby that was hiding in your pillow.
Call me crazy, but I think Outback Amazon Jasmine with the cool accent has a thing for Zombie Nut Sean who doesn't bathe. This place is weird.
How'd Scarlet know I don't like stepping in poop? Of course, it means something. Love! Oh, but I can't hurt Jasmine again. She'll be devastated. Amy says hey? I say hey. All the time. Love is an arrow you can't dodge, and I am pierced. I've got 3 girlfriends. Which of my true loves is my truest love?
At times, my friendship with Sugar has seemed tumultuous. But I think it's getting better.
Hate her.
Are you kidding? I'm a walking lie! I should have known they had a polygraph chicken!
If I pick one, the others will know something's up. I gotta pick someone else. Someone so deranged they'll know it's a joke. But who?
Part of being a good friend is knowing when someone is in need of cheering up.
It's called thirst thrashing. When zombies are coming, you ain't got time to sip.
You know that feeling you get when a volcano is about to go off in your gut and you have no idea which end's gonna blow? Yeah.
Ever notice walkers look like they're going for a kiss? Just before they eat your brains?
Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
It had nothing to do with the mineral water. I belch when I'm nervous, during tests, or when I'm near a guy I really like. No. I don't like Dave. Well, not like. I don't dislike him. It was the water.
Months of practice. You never know.
Thanks to me, one of my swell teammates is gonna get voted off. I wonder who.
She's cool and she's accepting of my lifelong mission to keep my brain from being eaten by the undead. All great. Ding ding, full points. But falling for her means I gotta protect her brain and mine. Ha! That's a deal breaker.
Zombies! I'm out of here, man!
I want to tell Sky how I feel. She's all I can think about. I just hope I don't do that thing I always do. Yep, it's happening.
Who stares at a girl and says I like you? That's not how it works. You're supposed to write it on a note and give it to a friend of the person you like. Then she tries to pass it to the girl, gets caught by the teacher, and the teacher reads it out loud into class. Everybody knows that. Plus, getting into a relationship with someone who will eventually be competition makes no sense.
And what's a poem but an unsung song?
Slow talks, that's it! Chris's forehead has less lines than an extra on a movie set. Wait, this is bad. A younger-looking Chris means I might never get a shot as host.
I should have woken Jasmine, but waking her would have alerted the zombie horde and put us both in danger. Well, mostly me, but her too. Self-preservation comes first. I'm ready. I've trained for this.
There's no way a guy with Sean's survival skills got lost in the woods. Something's up.
Best day ever.
Did you see that? I have never pulled off such cool-looking evil. Pure, sinister gold!
That was a true fairy tale moment. I have found my prince.
I don't usually care for trash talk, but boom! That's what you get when you electrocute my team.
The laws of force and motion are simple. With Sky being the pivot point, I knew the inertia caused by the mass of the dueling stick would... She swung too hard and fell down.
Maybe Sean did get hurt. Crikey, why am I so worried? Do I like him that much? Ugh. Oh, I hope he's okay.
Smell like a zombie, move like a zombie. Zombies think you're a zombie. My plan? Set up a home base behind the waterfall. Search for Jasmine. If she's not a zombie, I'll ask her out on a date.
What was that? Ella with the touch and the prince? I mean, Dave's free to do what he wants. We're not dating.
2 in a row? This is like winning a pie eating contest and then watching someone you hate get hurt.
You know who can smile through a bear attack? The recently slow-talked, that's who.
He's okay. What a relief. Okay, time to focus on winning this thing. But I need to make sure Sean doesn't lose it for the other team. His being missing for so long could get him voted off.
They've gathered on the docks. Smart. Zombies can't sneak up on them there. Jasmine's a zombie. I should have helped her. I messed up. But I can't change that now. And I know what I have to do.
It could win the game for my team right now, but that means Sean gets eliminated.
I think I just made a big mistake.
I think I just made a big mistake.
Oh, it's hard to feel motivated when you're being called the name of someone you hate.
Well, either Amy is back or Sammy never left. No, wait, that's not right.
Did Amy just call Sammy Amy, or was Amy calling Sammy? And what was Ella doing touching Dave's arm?
Sammy's been pretending to be Amy the whole time. I thought we all knew that. Sidekick?
She did that for me? Huh. This sounds crazy, but maybe there's more to life than preparing for the undead to take over. Maybe I should start thinking more with my heart.
How could I let my feelings for Sean distract me? He's obviously not into me, so it's time to get ruthless. No more thinking with my heart.
Yeah, he's starting to annoy me.
A picnic is the most romantic way to eat. If you can get past the idea that every bite might have bugs or animal droppings in it. But I'm not gonna think about that.
I'll find Sky, send her to Dave, then go tell Jasmine how I feel.
Yeah, that was a can of lies. But the teams are gonna merge soon. It's time to mess with some minds.
My Prince David is going to confess his affection for me. I only hope he isn't planning a picnic. The birds who follow me will eat everything. Yes, that includes you, Alan.
I'm done with Zombie Boy's mixed messages. First he's all sweet, then he hits me with a dueling stick, then he brings me flowers. If this is how Canadian boys flirt, I'd hate to see how they propose.
Chris is intimidated by my talent and superior good looks. My hair alone is a national treasure. Babies envy my skin. I should totally be hosting this show.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I can't. What am I doing?
What? You never licked the glass off a vending machine hoping for a taste of cheesy flavored nacho taco puffy pops? Live a little.
Scarlett has had 3 good ideas as of late. It was brilliant of me to allow her to be my sidekick.
I got Chris's cell phone. So easy it was like taking money from a monkey.
Yes, Sky's plan to bring the bear to Chris is terrible and will get us all killed. But I want to show her I'd be a good boyfriend, so...
Use little words.
Most people have to choose between beauty, grace, and brains. But I got both! Woohoo!
The plan was for Max to be the only one not in the trap, so that the team would know he built it and vote him off. Now I need to find a clever way to make him admit it. This won't be easy. Much easier than I thought.
Going down that critter's throat for the nickel was nothing. I had to haul a pigeon out of my dog once. It wasn't pretty, but I wasn't about to let him eat my dinner. Yeah, so I spelled unanimous wrong. Who cares? Ella is G-A-W-N gone.
I need him gone. When people realize how dense he is, they'll know I made all his gadgets.
Okay, I kind of flirt with Dave sometimes. And I dreamt about him. And my tummy fills with butterflies when he's around, but that doesn't mean I have a crush on him. I can't. I'm not looking for romance. He gets it.
Sky's acting weird and I'm no dummy. I get it. It's 'cause I haven't kissed her yet. I just want our first kiss to be perfect, you know?
There's no nice way to say this. I'd rather be eaten by a zombie!
Note to self, never kiss Sky's left cheek.
Ain't gonna be no lovey-dovey alliances happening while I'm around. I'm like the opposite of one of them matchmaking fairy godmothers. Whatever that would be. Some sort of unicorn, I guess.
Okay, so I might be claustrophobic.
It's sad when a person lets a single irrational fear control their whole lives.
Score! Near-death experiences always make girls want to kiss. The weirdest part? That bat was totally into it.
This is my chance to get rid of Max. If he doesn't make it back, we lose, and he gets voted off. My brother pulled my hair once, so I made his remote control toys come to life and attack him in the night. Every night. For 6 years. He's still in therapy.
What the heck? Nobody took any diamonds.
My guess is Sugar ate one, so that everything she says sparkles.
Shiny.
Who knows what else on the island could have been controlled with that remote? It's official. I hate Max.
I really like Dave as a friend, but this is for the best, and I know Dave agrees.
No!
Hardly my fault. I have 2 things women love. An evil, evil mind. And a sense of humor.
Their love was so beautiful!
It's not like we're on different islands. There's still a shot, right?
I'll miss Dave, but at least now he knows there's no shot.
That could have been a double date high five. Me and Jasmine, Dave and Sky. I mean, who knows? She totally hates me right now. I gotta win her back.
That Max is funnier than a June bug caught in my granny's wig. Evil!
Been using old man Chris's cell to leave messages with the network about going with a younger host, i.e. me. Still haven't heard back. Might be time to step it up.
This can't be legal. Making it harder on the other team is a valid strategy, I just feel bad putting Dave in danger on purpose. Okay, that was just a parting gift. From here onward, Dave and I are enemies. Totally.
We're gonna be together forever. Totally.
I'm mind melding with the reptile. He will sense our shared evil and become my pet sidekick. Also, I have the perfect name for him.
I figured it was the network texting that I was replacing Chris's host. But no! It was his mom sending him a cute picture of a cat sleeping in a shoebox.
Panthera Leo are apex predators, not unlike Ursus Arctos horribilis. So their instinctive predator-prey response is, don't run from lions or bears, show them you're the boss.
She's right. Time to show those network execs what I've got.
It's just like the time I took my little brother to town and lost him. I can't even remember his name.
I feel horrible. But Jasmine's right. I'm here to win, not to date. Dave understands that.
I don't understand. Sky!
When did Scarlet get so scary?
I got great show ideas. A show called That's Nothing. Real people tells me their problems and I just yell, suck it up! I'd watch that.
I can't believe Jasmine still won't forgive me. I've been nothing but nice in smashing her into the water with a dueling stick.
I've never eaten anything this gross. Except for that time I was singing while riding my bike and I swallowed a butterfly. Weird that something so pretty could taste that bitter.
I don't like eating questionable food, but Sean's right. If I want to win Sky back, I gotta be a fierce competitor. So, yeah.
Yeah, eating challenges are not my thing.
Sure hope there's leftovers.
To eat that entire cup and not win? Ugh! I have never been this angry before!
Didn't win immunity, but I did beat Sky. This is the perfect time to rub it in a little. Oh yeah, she's gonna fall in love with me right now. I gotta pull it together. If she sees me crying, she'll never want to date me. I don't care what Chris says. Sky says she liked me, and I know she still does. I just need to find out why she's denying it. Denying us!
Mama says I got the stomach of a raccoon. Probably from eating all that raccoon. Guess you are what you ate.
I think the stress of telling Dave to leave me alone is giving me an ulcer. I'm just going to double back to my hiding spot and wait it out until sunrise.
I could ditch Max, but in this challenge, Sugar is the hunter. I lessen my chances of becoming prey by staying near someone easier to catch. Weakest in the herd is always the target.
I think I just found a way to motivate him.
Last time I thought zombies were here, I was too scared to try and save Jasmine. I'm not making that mistake again. Not again!
Me? Why me?
If I have no chance with Sky, I don't want to be here. I campaigned to get myself voted into the canon. I even made buttons.
The fool! He just handed me the key to the island. It's all mine.
This is crazy. I'm kind of freaking out. I wish Dave were here because he always made me feel... Pull it together. Being doughy-eyed for Dave almost got you eliminated. But then he eliminated himself. Did he do that to save me? Focus. I'm really losing it here.
Sean's great. We have everything in common. Except the zombie thing, which could be a deal breaker. But once he gets over it, he'll be perfect.
Yeah, Jasmine rules. Once she develops a healthy fear of the undead, she'll be perfect. I'm glad peeing in your pants while underwater goes totally unnoticed. What happens in the pond stays in the pond.
He's a work in progress. Okay, the zombie thing's bad, but the man's got some sweet moves.
I gotta be honest, I didn't even notice the alarms. But the killer robots got my attention.
I gotta say, for all her many faults, Sugar's really good at staying positive.
He will. Those doors can only dish out so many shocks before they short out. He'll open it or die trying. It's a win either way.
This is hard to admit, but I really want to meet Sugar's family.
I should be scared, but something about watching Chris get demolished over and over is so therapeutic.
There comes a time in every girl's life when she has to stop whining about her boyfriend's zombie obsession and accept that she has odd taste in men. This is that time.
Slaughtering goats? Really? Sugar sure has a strange sense of romance. Ugh. But if I want to win the $1 million, I'm gonna have to consider an alliance with her. How bad could it be?
I was totally lying.
Usually, I don't rely on others to help me win, but I think the best thing I can do is team up with Sugar.
Oh man, how am I gonna break it to her? I need the whole $1 million. Half's no good. I've designed a zombie-proof bunker, and if I have to cut corners on the construction materials, I might as well turn it into a ZB&B, Zombie Bed and Breakfast, where my brains are the breakfast and the beds are, well, they're just beds.
Sean is such a nice guy to split the $1 million with me. All we have to do is get to the end and avoid that dreadful cannon.
When I win the $1 million, I'll hire the best Olympic trainers in the world and win gold in every event at the Summer and Winter Olympics. So even if I have to carry Sugar all the way to the top, I am getting that flag.
My nose hasn't bled like this since I tried cow tipping at Uncle Elliot's farm.
Could she have a worse plan for the money? Most businesses fail in their first year, and the name she's chosen is the second worst name ever. A few years ago, my uncle opened up a tanning salon and lost everything. Never got a single client. Bernie's Tanning Salon. His name wasn't even Bernie. Crocs are flesh-tearing, brain-eating, cold-blooded, green-skinned, tiny leg zombies. See? Think. Gotta think.
I'm really not scared of crocs. They're pretty much Australia's version of the domestic house cat, only with somewhat bigger teeth. And some say a slightly more lethal death roll. But they haven't met my whiskers. Whiskers, time for your bath. Okay, another time then. I know I said I'm not scared of crocs, but knowing Chris, there's probably tigers inside those crocs, and sharks inside the tigers, and you'd be crazy not to be scared of a shark dressed like a tiger dressed like a croc.
Jasmine totally saved my life. Honestly, if I could split the money with her, I would. She saved my life. I owed it to her. Besides, she's totally awesome. Oh man, if this was a zombie apocalypse, I'd be so dead right now.
Okay, being partners with Sugar is a lot harder than I thought. But a promise is a promise. So I'll do whatever it takes to win, as long as it's by the book.
My plan for the money may seem real normal, but I want to go to college. To study veterinary medicine with a minor in cosmetology and then get a job, put makeup on famous animals.
I have no idea what Sugar is about to do, but I am 147% sure I can't handle it.
I've only got to beat one of them to the top, and Sky's making herself easy pickings. Time to show her that playing dirty is the best way to play.
Sugar, our deal is off.
Man, a makeup monkey lady is stealing the game. Boom! I wasn't really gonna hit her on camera.
Finale, here I come. Sean's fit and smartish, but if it comes down to a foot race or a math test, I think I can take him. And Sugar's no match at all, although she did make it all the way to the final 3. Underestimating her again would be a big mistake. If I'm not careful, she'll cheat and lie her way to the $1 million. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I mean girl.
Was I happy to see Jasmine get shot out of a cannon? Of course not. Was I relieved? Well, a little. If we'd made it to the finale together, she thought we'd split the winnings. But now I can get the girl and my zombie-proof bunker. Check it out! Entrance chamber with eye scan entry and remote lasers here, here, and here. And here and here. And here. Master bedroom with bite-proof bedspread and weaponized pillows. And just in case, this is the panic room. And this is the panic room inside the panic room. Can't be too careful.
Two girls filled with boiling hatred for each other. It's really starting to feel like a pageant now. And there's only two emotions in a pageant. Winning and revenge.
Okay, ow! Maybe I need to work on my no more Mr. Nice Girl.
Sky may be the most likely to survive to the finale, but Sugar's the most likely to survive the zombie apocalypse. Her brains in her neck. Zombies never go for the neck.
Once we get to my challenge, no way is anyone gonna beat me.
It's not so much about my skills, it's more about their weaknesses.
And they both have so many weaknesses to choose from. In any competition, it's best to strike first. It breaks your opponent's spirit. Although it's not Sugar's spirit I want to break.
Back home, hurdles are part of my daily zombie evasion training regime. I like to pretend each hurdle is a zombie reaching up to attack me. Works like a charm.
I came second in the provincial hurdles event, and the girl that came in first isn't here. It always comes down to what you got left in the tank.
Zombies aren't great at climbing trees, and forget jumping from one tree to another. No way can they do that, which is why I can. Time to shine.
Sean picked a tree hop challenge, so for sure he's good at it. I'll just follow him, then jump ahead at the finish line. If Sugar loses this one, mathematically, I'm in the finale and she's in the cannon.
I don't know anything about trees, but Granny says in battle, you should always take higher ground. Who knows? Maybe there's a bridge up there. Or a bus stop. If you've never been to the top of a tree, you can't say there ain't.
You spend your whole life preparing for zombies, then a monkey with a saw throws all that work out the window.
Who needs luck when you've got all this?
Is zombie apocalypse survival a talent? No?
A talent contest? Ugh. The only talent I have is kind of gross. But what choice do I have? It's not that weird. All my Olympic training makes my abs and diaphragm ridiculously strong. When I really load up on carbonated water, I can burp out a campfire.
Yeah, wow.
That was terrible.
Going to the finale! Woohoo! That's the first time I ever tried that armpit thing. Well, in public. Sweet!
I can't lie, I'm worried. Talent shows are Sugar's thing. Probably her only thing, but her thing.
I wish Mama were here. Before every pageant, she always gives me the same awesome pep talk. We didn't drive 2 days straight for you to spend all your time playing with the fancy flush toilets. Now get your dress on. This is my thing, and you can count on that.
What is going on? I've never had trouble sleeping before a big competition. The only difference this time is I could win $1 million. Yeah, it's probably the money. I bet Sean's having the same problem.
Woo! Training myself to sleep with my eyes open. I read that you still take in info and alert your brain to wake you up if there's danger. That'd come in pretty handy during a nighttime zombie attack, or if you fall asleep riding your bike. Totally works.
Jasmine has the best skill set, but she likes Sean, so I can't trust her to help me win.
My preference based strictly on physical ability? Jasmine, Rodney, Dave, Sammy, Topher, Scarlett, Amy, Max, Bierdo, Sugar, anyone but Leonard.
Ugh! Me against Sean was fine, but Sean and Jasmine? To have any shot of winning, I need Dave to be at his best. I gotta do something.
I am like so confused about what the what is with Sky and Dave. I mean, like, what?
He was brighter before, wasn't he?
Jasmine's a bit more solid than me, but I plan to start bulking up when I get back home. You know, work out, eat more carbs. Look, this story's gonna have a happy ending. The boy gets the girl gets the money. That sounds wrong. Catbot?
Yeah, I'd kind of forgotten about that. Worst helper choice ever? Oh, it's not selfish. I'm doing this for her too. My goal of us not being eaten by zombies outweighs her stupid idea for the money. I'll try to word that better.
My cage fighting school / flower shop dream is still alive thanks to Sean. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me. In all the excitement, I forgot that I'm terrified of confined spaces. Like, say, being submerged in mud.
Tied with Sean. Boom! I have a real shot at winning this.
Jasmine's done all the hard work so far. Maybe I should split the money with her.
My boyfriend was in the room when I made that audition tape. I had to say that. Truth is, I was going to dump him before I left, but ran out of time, and I really like Dave. I messed this up big time.
I am so, confused about what is going on with Dave and Scott. I mean, did you, hear that?
Horrible idea. Who gets into a fight with flowers? I've never had a plan for the money, but now I do. I'm gonna light it on fire in front of Sky. Does that seem too bitter? This is so much fun!
I don't want Sean to win, obviously, but I don't want to see him hurt either. Well, not badly.